agency in our choices, that we can put the phone down, we don't have to have it at the dinner table, we can take a break from screens and see improvement in our well-being.
Now, 3 days, that seems pretty ambitious. Is that something that you think families at home can actually be able to institute? Well, what's a realistic goal, let's say, for Thanksgiving?
For Thanksgiving, start with the meal. For those of us who are constantly scrolling, even taking a break for a couple hours, I think can have allow for more meaningful connections.
For sure. So you've seen some of the video diaries from the students in our story that airs tonight. Did any of their reactions maybe surprise you at all?
No, I loved to see and hear about people who found time to connect with their families and spend time speaking, setting the tone for the day with their parents in a meaningful way. I loved one young man who said he was bored, and I was like, good. Boredom's where we get our creativity.
Welcome to our childhood.
Exactly.
Back then it was, if you're bored, well, we'll find something for you to do.
Yeah, go clean something.
Yeah, exactly. Fix, clean, all of the things. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about some tips. You recommend to parents that if they feel like their kids' social media experience is maybe impacting them negatively, what would you recommend to them?
I would recommend that parents really listen to what their young people need. We're old. We did not grow up with this.
Right.
No, parents who have teenagers today did not grow up with mature social media. So the title of my first research article about this is Adults Don't Understand. Because we really don't. So I would say be really patient and try to understand what it's like for teenagers who are growing up, having their entire lives broadcasted online.
Yeah, and again, social media, especially through their phones, it's a way for young folks to really connect. So how do you communicate your concerns without really demonizing it? Because a tale as old as time, if a parent says, don't do this because I don't agree with it, that's going to make a teenager or a young person want to do it even more so.
Exactly. And that's the thing that concerns me the most, is that young people, this is their connection to their world and their friends, and that's one of the most wonderful things about it. But it also, there's a fear that if they do anything wrong, their punishment is going to get their phone taken away.
Right.
So it means that they're not coming to their parents or the important adults with their lives when they're having struggles. So not having that be the default punishment, that young people should feel comfortable like sharing about what's going on, especially with the more nuanced stuff, like their emotional well-being online.
Doctor, again, this is one of those discussions that folks can have for days. Just don't do it during Thanksgiving, over the table. That's when you want to put the phone down. Maybe just get to know each other a little bit.
Put it away. Turn it off.
At least try to. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And our KCRA3 experiment titled Unplugged airs tonight on the KCRA3 News. That starts at 10 o'clock tonight. So you'll hear from the teens about how this experiment impacted them, as well as their tips for other teens. Again, airs tonight at 10. Brandy?
All right, Mike, thank you. 9:36 is your time. Happening today, Sacramento area firefighters are doing a demonstration that they hope prevents severe injuries through the holiday season. KCRA3's Melanie Wingo live in Sacramento County with more on the dangers of deep frying your turkey and how to avoid those risks. Melanie, I don't think we can see this video too often.
That's right, and they're going to get that demonstration kicked off in just a little bit here, because it's become increasingly popular in recent years to deep fry turkey as a means of preparing it instead of just throwing it in the oven. But along with that comes risks. So we want to bring in Captain Mark Nunez with Sacramento Metro Fire to explain some of the risks and why you're doing this demonstration today. First off, thank you so much for joining us. It's a very important demonstration because this can get dangerous, right?
Yes, it is. Today we're going to be covering what you don't want to do in terms of when you're deep frying a turkey. And some of those cautions are making sure that you have, you're cooking your turkey outside, that you keep your distance, you keep children and your pets away, and what's actually going to happen if you don't do it the right way. That's what we want to cover today.
And I know that there's also a component